point of the Celtics' longest road trip of the season has them in the crossroads of the West. And Jaylen Brown is on a mission. One more 30-point game here in December. He sets multiple Celtics records. But the Jazz have a major scorer of their own. Lauri Markkanen has them playing their best ball of the season. Celtics Jazz coming at you.
This guy, you come up with yourself.
On the fly, just came up with it.
Not bad. I might steal that one. Jazz control the opening tip. They haven't played since Saturday. That's when they went to San Antonio and ended the Spurs' 8-game win streak.
White with an early block on the 7-footer Markkanen. George got it back and scored the first.
Pay homage to the legends. And what did you say?
Hell yeah.
Surprised you even responded. There's Kata. Some interesting happenings in the West lately, including these Jazz with the 2 big wins.
George, a really tough shot.
Man, I didn't even think you would ever step through from like 20 feet.
Brown looking to assert himself, gets inside and scores. Pritchard chasing around George. Back to the big man. Nurkic just kind of flings it up there. Markkanen. Kata says don't come in here. Offensive rebound ends up with Nurkic, and he cashes out for 3. He was 0 for 9 from downtown against the Jazz at the Garden in early November. A game Utah won 105-103. George. Here's Markkanen. Mid-ranger, no. Nurkic offensive board. Here's a 3, and Markkanen drills it.
Markkanen's catching shoe points.
He does get an assist for that. His 3rd. Brown, straight on, it's good. 7 points for number 7. Of course, we're keeping an eye on that. He gets to 30. His 10th in a row, Celtics record.
Just pick up our defensive intensity just a bit. Just make it a little uncomfortable for them.
Pritchard sneaks inside. Lob it up, Kata, throw it down. Peyton Pritchard did not shoot the ball well Sunday in his homecoming game in Portland. It's sensible. Goes to the rack. This is a trend lately for the Celtics in the first quarter. Pritchard gives it up for Garza, and he makes it. Fastest in the league. They score a lot of points, but they also give up a lot of points. Here is Brown, hooks it inside. Nice find for reload for White. Missed it again. Collier, second-year pro from USC, teammates with Bronny. Brown is blocked by Markkanen. Collier hitting the Jets. Out to George. George has cooled off a little bit after his hot start. Now 5 for 10 overall. Garza the catch and finish and 1.
Player.
And JB not getting any extra medical attention on the bench. He takes a seat as Philip. They played in Boston. The Jazz had 36 in the entire first half. And they got more than that in the first quarter here. That's by Jason Stone Injury Lawyers, official injury law firm of the Boston Celtics. Injured? Better phone Stone.
Right now, all Jazz offensively, but we're fortunate. Yeah. That's where I get my lumber from.
Cody Williams with the miss. But yeah, you're right, Scal. The Celtics have really chipped away, and that'll help. And just like that, the Celtics within 1. Filipowski. Kata, what a rejection.
They're very different personalities, but they're very smart. And they work really hard. And, we have Justin Mazzulla, Joe's brother, on our coaching staff.
Garza on the glass.
Garza and Shireman last 4 games have huge net rating pluses. Here's Luka from the corner. It's cash. Still just 4 points for Utah in the quarter, though, as White gets it to fall.
Garza makes it impossible to like get any type of body on the ball.
Shireman hits it out. Hendricks secures it. 3-on-2 for Utah.
What the hell?
Summit.
Jeez. He just shouted out there, Australians.
Yeah. Doing some good work
with a rebound.
Walsh got a shout out from Will Hardy in his pregame press conference. Here's Hauser, open shot. Jordan Walsh. Yeah, Walsh been quiet the last couple of games. Big time foul trouble. Had that illness he was dealing with as well. Clayton over the top.
You haven't capitalized on that enough for them to take off that coverage. George, he's tough.
Inside of 2 minutes left in the second. 3-point lead for Utah. Brown upstairs for Queta.
It is, and then hitting the roll man like that. I mean, that's old like Steve Nash, Phoenix Suns days.
Hauser almost blocked that. Makes and attempts from downtown. George got White in the air. No way. Drawing the George assignment here. Chasing him around. 5 to shoot. George inside, blocked by White. Here's it. Here is Brown. Did not shoot it great in the first half. That'll help. Jaylen Brown.
Junior dunk. Like this, ask him what he was thinking.
You mean post-game tonight?
There's another block.
Point game earlier this year against Phoenix. White again doesn't take the three. Gets inside, now sprays it out. Walsh, it's good.
Caused some turnovers.
Pritchard, late shot clock. He loves that spot. George gets it right back. Queta faded away, and George made it. Yeah, D. White is 4 for 4 from 2-point range, 0 for 7 outside the arc. Nurkic got the whistle in the last second of the game. Oh, Brown draws everybody. White's got to hit this one. Of course. You knew it was coming at some point.
2-3 defenders at the basket. Yeah, the Jazz are poor defensively when you get to the paint.
Market in the extra feed. Collier tries it and hits. Brown the kick. Pritchard the three. Garza the offensive rebound. That is ridiculous. No angle. He was pinned out of the basket. Got the second chance bucket. Nurkic tries a three. That's good. There, it's points for everybody, including him. Simons. That's good. All right, here we go. Saw him lock eyes with somebody. That was Peyton Pritchard. You guys spent a year together with the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Dirty.
At this. There you go.
It is the Garza screen. Pritchard the cross out to Brown. One more. Simons. Bullseye. Collier the rip through and the kick. Filipowski buries it. Thunder guards. Here is George. JB with the steal. Will it be a pick six? Yes, it will. Simons bounces it over to Shireman. He drives it, Markkanen. Finds Garza. Oh, Luka Garza.
Tough, really tough.
Next one puts the Jazz in the bonus. Collier gives it up. Nurkic again. Makes a lot of money. 3 years after this one, he'll make $53 million in the last year of that deal. Derek White. Pritchard, tight handle, got in there and scored with the left hand. Not want to mess around with the Jazz down the stretch. One of the best clutch teams in the NBA. George from the mid-range. Oh, Simons back to Pritchard. Baseline drive, behind the back dribble, in the paint, step you back, come on now.
Gotta get that ball inside.
Brown, Simons, how about it? Nurkic passed it up. Queta back on him. George, nice move. Late in the miss, Markkanen flies in there, offensive rebound, goes at Queta, reverse, wow. White gets it back, picks up the dribble. Brown is the open man, Pritchard on the wing. JB instead, the tough one over Markkanen. Got it.
Oh, it's gonna go with the ISO.
Yep, Brown against Markkanen. JB creates space, scores again. La La Land, like this. Those guys know each other well, Mazzulla and Hardy, but it's Joe who gets the upper hand tonight as the Celtics back on the